Good morning. It is day 38. And last night I just knew about 9:30 that there was no way I was falling asleep. So I went ahead and took half of some cough medicine. It was just like Alka-Seltzer plus cold medicine. And it really, when I'm sick, it really, really helps me rest. So I just took half of that last night, and I ended up sleeping for a few hours, pretty good, 5 hours probably, uninterrupted. Because at this point in my fast, I'm just not sleeping very well. And if anyone knows me, I'm an 8 hour sleep kind of chick. So I had to do something. I really needed to get some rest. When I don't sleep, I get sick, and so I tend to get sick. Not always, but it happens when I'm not sleeping for a prolonged period of time. Well, then I tend to kind of get the sniffles or something. So I'm trying to prevent that. But giving me a little of the morning groggies. I don't think I got my sleep out. Jason didn't hardly sleep at all last night. He's on our corporate 7 day water only fast, and bless his little heart, he is putting forth some work. His longest fast is 3 days. That was a water only fast, and 7 days it's double that. So he's feeling it. He wasn't able to sleep, and he had to work today. So just praying that geared up, wired feeling that he's feeling will continue through the day at work. He can come home and crash out, but just praying that it follows him through the day. Overall, feeling hopeful, glad, excited, ready to kind of get back to an eating schedule. My focus on these last couple days is to really get a exit strategy from this fast. Number one, I don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize my health. And I don't think enough is talked about that. A lot of people talk about extended fasting, and God's called me to a 21-day fast. But what's your plan to get out? What's your plan to get in, and what's your plan to get out? So I'm planning on what I'm eating, when I'm eating, just like I did for my prep. Now, this was a little bit harder and more of a disrupted prep than I had last time. Last time we brought it in with a 21 days Daniel's fast, and I kind of I skimped my meals down smaller and smaller until time for fast. So this time, I think I'm going to exit in that way. There are certain foods that I'm not going to put in my body for a certain period of time. Since I already have digestive issues anyway, I tend to be more of an IBS girly, just with bloating and discomfort from certain foods. With my clean body right now, I know that I didn't do a water fast, but there was a lot of healing that took place in my body, in my gut. And I don't want to go back to feeling all bloated and looking pregnant. I don't want to feel that way. So my exit strategy is going to go along with my already existing digestive issues. And I'm going to try to stick to that the best I can. I know that there's going to be a point where I want to indulge in something, and I undoubtedly will pay the price. That's my everyday life. Not fasting is... There are lots of foods that I love that do not love me. And so I pay the price when I eat them. So I'm just going to try to stretch this period out, whether it be I haven't decided yet, whether it be for 2 weeks, maybe longer, maybe a little bit shorter, but approximately that, of really just feeding my body what it needs to continue that healing process. A good, healthy fats. I'll be feeding my body good, healthy vegetables, stuff that doesn't promote bloat and weight gain too much. I'm not going to do meat right away, although I want some of this pork sausage that Jason bought so bad. I know that that's, supposed to be minimal part of our life is pork. God we can eat whatever we want, but God designed our bodies not to consume pork every day or meat every day for that matter. Adam and Eve were plant eaters, and so vegetable eaters. So meat wasn't brought into the picture until God had to cover the sin with the blood. So actually, it wasn't until Noah. That's when an animal was killed for the first time, was when they sinned, but blood had to be remitted for sin. However, Noah's generation was the first to really consume meat. So we're plant eaters really, and that's as much as I love meat, it's healthier to just not eat it all the time. So that's my plan, is to have a good exit strategy from this fast and really get it solidified this weekend. I've got some schoolwork to do to keep my mind busy. I've been crocheting. That seems to have taken the edge off. What do I do with my hands in the evening? I've got a garden to finish. I've got most everything planted except for the flowers, and then I've got wood chips to spread. I'm going to try to go get some new glasses today. I've been putting that job off and off and off, and it's been like 6 months since I've been to the eye doctor. It's almost time for my next exam. That's how long. It's almost been a year that I've put off getting glasses. So I have a prescription. I just need to get fitted for my glasses and pay for the frames and all that jazz. So busy weekend. I'm going to try to purposely keep myself busy. It's the home stretch. People liken a 40-day fast to a marathon. I liken it to a marathon. And the last 5 to 6 miles of a marathon, everybody knows, are just treacherous. They're torturous. They're hard. They take grit and determination to keep pushing forward. And once you're finished, you're really excited, and then it goes to emotions. Like, people usually cry after they finish a marathon. Even guys, people have some kind of emotional response that it's finally over. And then they walk away, they limp away from a marathon. You don't just walk away. You have a weird gait. It's called the marathon shuffle, and you just have a weird gait. And so I'm gonna be the same exact way. But I am looking forward for this marathon to be over. I'm excited to not be so restricted on when and where, and have that feeling of anxiety. Although I also dread it in a way. I dread being done. I love challenging myself and seeing how far I can go, spiritually and physically. And so I'm just excited. Day 38 today. Can't believe it's just a couple days away. Tomorrow I'll be trying to focus on my soup making, making some soup for me for Sunday, because Sunday I will not have a chance, and I don't want to be left in a lurch with nothing to break my fast on, because then I'll make bad, stupid choices and I'll end up hurting myself. So got a plan. Tomorrow will be my day. I'm going to make some bread. I have to take some neighbors some bread anyway, because they've helped me with my dog that keeps running away, and she keeps bringing him back. So gardening, cooking, schoolwork. I've got some shopping I need to do. A look for thrift stores for Rachel's wedding. I got plenty to do to keep me busy. So excited for day 38. We were rounding the corner to being finished. And till tomorrow.